It's February, everyone, and you all know the corresponding holiday for February is Valentine's Day. So this month, we will be mainly targeting series with romance in it. So today, we'll be covering Adachi and Shimamura, a Yuri series from the fall 2020 season. But here is the million-dollar question I must ask ever since I reviewed Ashford in Love. Do you have a kiss scene in the anime? The board says... Oh, too bad. One more and I gotta let the comment family play. But Adachi and Shimamura is about two introverts that fall in love. Adachi is shy, mainly sticking to herself, and after she meets Shimamura, after they hang out while skipping class, she develops a very strong crush that she must work through, as well as get over her fear that if she botches this, she may lose her only and best friend. As for Shimamura, she sees very little value in lasting friendships, since she believes that since most of these won't last, there's very little reason to put much effort into them. But her new friendship with Adachi is causing her to consider that maybe Adachi is worth the effort to develop a friendship with, and maybe even turn into something more. But this series is on a very slow boil, which is quite frustrating, as to quote my own self, most seasonal animes don't get a second season, so don't greenlight series that will require additional seasons unless you are certain you have the funding to get a second season. I get that this is an excellent advertisement for the light novels, but that doesn't change that your series is literally just the very start of a budding relationship, and there's no promise of seeing it to the end, outside of the light novels. But let's get back to reviewing the series. For our main characters, we also got the arcs they go through. Adachi goes from being a shy girl with little self-confidence to someone ready to fight for her love. As for Shimamura, she goes from oblivious beyond all belief to almost believably oblivious. By the way, the biggest obstacle to Adachi getting with Shimamura is Shimamura herself, as she's just so oblivious to romance. Like, hello, she's literally dropping all the signs. But do with that information what you will. But let us get to the other parts that frame the series. The art is pretty good, and I think the music is good as well. As for the additional arcs with side characters, we have the relationship forming between the childhood friends Hino and Nagafuji, which serves as the additional Yuri to our slow burn Yuri. We got Alien who shows up, and don't worry, we'll circle back to that one, but she's developing friendships with Shimamura and her sister. But we also got a childhood friend of Shimamura returning with the intention of getting closer to her and possibly even dating her, just to complicate things more, because slow burn, everyone! We must make sure we raise the drama at every opportunity. But let's circle back to that alien point. Why is there an alien? I don't know. It shows up in the first episode as an astronaut kid, so I assume that this character is important. But we reached the end of the series, and guess what? I still don't know why this character is in here. Is she supposed to get with Shimamura's sister to create the third Yuri pairing? If so, that opens another giant problem. The alien can apparently live up to 65 million years, and chose to take the form of an elementary student. So we got ourselves a Fire Emblem Dragon situation, and do you know what that means? Lolly and Lolly adjacent character discourse! Woo! Also, this isn't the only time where I have to question whether you're being weird about kids again. Because in the episode where you go to the pool, you purposely make a joke about whether one of the guys at the pool is creepy on a girl, or looking at a group of kids. And Adachi's just like, okay, that's weird, I'm just gonna leave. So I gotta ask, why? Like, you didn't have to write that joke, you purposely chose to, so, hello? But back to the alien. I assume there is some importance to this character, and since this is an adaptation, this character must be in it. But if it wasn't an adaptation, I think focusing on the two friends, or introducing the rival friend for Shimamura earlier, would have been a better choice. But at the end of the day, this is a slow burn romance, only giving you a sampling of the romance, and it hasn't even reached the point where we get a big old satisfying kiss. We get the one-sided romantic moments like hanging out and holding hands, but the fact that Shimamura is dense as a brick sucks some of the flair of those moments. That would make a very satisfying web-season Yuri anime. But if you're looking for a possible slow burn romance series to chase, maybe this anime can send you down the rabbit hole. Or you could just go to fanfiction.net or AO3. But those looking for something quicker in pace, or hate characters that are oblivious to the obvious romance, this series is probably not a great series for you.